Hey gamers, and welcome back to another video of Gizmo Rush. Today, we are diving into the gaming performance of the Acer Nitro V15, which is powered by NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3050 graphic card. This is going to be an exciting ride, so buckle up and let's watch what this beast can do. But before we jump into the gaming tests, let's take a quick look at the specs and its Cinebench benchmarking scores. Alright, now that we covered the specs, it's time to put this laptop through a gaming test. In this video, I'll be using Cinebench 2024 benchmarking app to measure its gaming performance. I have chosen 3 AAA titles for this test: Wuthering Waves, Detroit Become Human, and Horizon Forbidden West. We'll be keeping an eye on the FPS, temperature, and the overall gameplay experience with DLSS toggled on and off. Let's kick things off with Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is known for its demanding graphics. I'm running this game at 1920 by 1080p resolution and medium graphics settings. In these settings, the average CPU and GPU temperatures fluctuate between 70 to 80 degrees. The cooling fans are less noisy compared to when playing at higher settings. And the game maintains a steady frame rate of 30 FPS. Overall, the gameplay is smooth but lacks visual quality. I'm running at a resolution of 1280 by 720 with a resolution scale set to 0.70. I have capped the frame rate at 30 FPS and enabled VSync for smooth visuals. Both visual and texture quality are set to low to ensure optimal performance. However, when I switch the game graphics to advanced settings, the results are quite impressive. As you can see, we are getting an average FPS of around 50 to 60. The CPU and GPU temperatures stabilize at around 85 degrees, which is impressive given the load. The gameplay is smooth with minimal stuttering. Before moving to the next game, please like this video and subscribe to Gizmo Rush for more updates from us. Next up, let's test Detroit Becomes Human. This one is my favorite game and I enjoy playing it in my free time. The cool thing about this game is its immersive story about how machines become sentient. But don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it for you. What I will discuss, however, is how it runs on this laptop. First of all, the introduction quality is blurry. The benchmarking stats are low and this game beast barely makes any noise. Now let's check the default graphics settings of Detroit Become Human. In this game, all parts of advanced settings are set to low quality with a lot of blur in the video quality. Now exit the game settings and see how the game looks in default settings. Both GPU and CPU temperatures are within safe limits. The FPS is stable in this game. Now let's increase the graphics settings to medium level and see what happens. I have increased the screen resolution up to 1440 by 900 with the same FPS limit. Let's keep the VSync on and set the visual and texture quality to medium. The CPU and GPU temperatures is hovering between 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, which is nothing for this RTX 3050 gaming laptop. Now let's resume the game and see the difference. As you can see the improvement in gameplay. For Detroit Become Human, I'm scaling the screen resolution to 1080p and setting this game's graphic quality to Ultra, which will test the capabilities of the RTX 3050. Here we can see an excellent quality, but the average FPS is still around 30 or below when I'm not moving too much. The temperatures are a bit higher, hovering at around 80 degrees Celsius for GPU and 70 degrees for CPU, but still within safe limits. Last but not least, let's test the Horizon Forbidden West. This game is the next installment of Horizon Zero Dawn. This is really one of my favorite game series that I played. The story is amazing and keeps you engaged with its breathtaking qualities. Overall, this game is the best candidate for testing Acer Nitro V15's gaming capabilities. Also, you can check out the in-depth review of the Acer Nitro V15 gaming laptop by hitting the I button. At first glance, on main page of Horizon Forbidden West, stats are good as you can see the FPS range is around 140 FPS. Both GPU and CPU temperatures are under control. But when I start the game, you'll notice a drastic change in FPS numbers as it falls to 30 frames per second. This is the default settings of this game, and when you run around in this game, the motion blur is terrible. It almost disorients everything around the game character. To fix this, I think I should decrease the motion blur. Let's go to the settings, then graphics. Now roll down to motion blur strength and rescue the motion blur to 0. Okay, let's jump around a bit and see the results. Great, it's working but no increment in the frame rate. Now let's level up the graphics to very high and see what happens. As you can see, increasing the graphics quality has messed up the gameplay. FPS is only reduced to 10 during the combat with machines, and dialogues do not match the frame rate. CPU and GPU temperatures are normal, but this type of game quality was not expected with this laptop. I am really disappointed with it. Yet, I played Horizon Zero Dawn on this same laptop and I had no issues with it. I think we should decrease the graphics quality to very low and see what happens. Let's go to the settings and reduce the graphics quality to very low. I'm not setting the VSync. Now let's return to the gameplay. As you can clearly see, the graphics have been reduced but the frame rate has been increased up to 50 FPS, which is quite good, as I can freely move around and kill the machines without messing with accuracy. So there you have it. The Acer Nitro V15 with the RTX 3050 proves to be a solid gaming laptop, capable of handling some of the best popular games with ease. The performance is impressive, except it didn't work well with the Horizon Forbidden West game, but I think it's not a big deal. If you're in the market for a budget-friendly gaming laptop that doesn't compromise on performance, then the Nitro V15 is definitely worth considering. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more gaming reviews and tests. Drop a comment below if there's a specific games you want us to test next. Also, watch this video before buying a gaming laptop. Until next time, happy gaming!